Warm, minty greetings to you all. I am mintteamew, and welcome back to Wildlife Park 2. It's wonderful to see you back again, and for those of you who just discovered this, welcome. Since playing this for a bit and noticing that there appears to be a storyline to it, I'll be doing a little summary at the beginning of each episode so that we can see how this adventure develops over time. So, the summary. At the start, while on a reserve that we were visiting in Africa, we woke from a dream about our father. He was very obsessed with prehistoric whales, and he left abruptly, never to be seen or heard from again. We helped save the lives of 4 bongos on the reserve that were dying of thirst and hunger. Then our career that we discovered we had in the second mission as a biologist and park manager took us to Brazil, where we ran into an old friend of our father's who had rescued an injured jaguar, which he wanted returned to the wild. And with our help and a bit of training, she was returned to the wild, and now we have a call from Sweden. Our brother has called, and our family wildlife reserve back home has gone into shambles in our father's absence. Now that was the adventure summary, and this is the official mission summary. The mission is entitled A Call from Home. Assist your family in Sweden. Help them save their little animal park from bankruptcy. Open the park for visitors and construct important facilities in the park. You will gather important information on how to satisfy the needs of your park visitors. And that's exactly what we'll be doing. Take it away, narrator.
Your family in Sweden has called for help. Your brother is very concerned about the future of the family wildlife park. After your father mysteriously disappeared, the park has been rapidly dwindling into a miserable state. Everyone is in despair, and nobody knows how to handle this ailing financial situation. Therefore, your family has asked you to return to Sweden and help them. You don't wait any longer and decide to take the next plane to Sweden. Immediately upon arriving, a brilliant idea sparks your mind. Why not simply open the park for visitors and redevelop the park with the money you earn? Your brother is delighted, and you even managed to convince the city administration to approve government aid for this project. Your family is extremely proud of the new building that now stands tall at the entryway of the first wildlife park. Unfortunately, you still do not have any visitors. That's not surprising, though. This little park is almost totally unknown. You decide to invest more money in marketing activities, and you start ad campaigns to attract more visitors to your park.
Alright, right out of the gate, it looks like we have some beautiful, majestic mountain goats over here with their mineral. Crave it! Alright, let's go in here and then check out these goats. Hello there! Hello. There are a lot of goats in here, but did you know, in real life, that male goats only live with 1 or 2 other male goats, and all the little ladies and all their little babbies live together? Yep. I think everyone should peruse the internet for pictures of mountain goats just once, because they're so cool. They have an appearance of benevolent wizards of the animal kingdom. We faded right into spring there. It looks nice now. We can make a pretty park out of this place. But that's not why we're in here. We're in here to look at goats. Here's a goat. Here's another goat. Fashionable tourist man. His pants and his camera match. We're going in. Oh, it's moose. I love moose. I don't know if any of you have ever seen a moose in real life, but they are towering animals. They are like 10 feet tall. I think 7 feet just at their shoulder. They're measured kind of like horses, I think. Yeah. They're really big, but they're super cuties. And that little the little flap hanging underneath their mouths, their throats, the little flap, that actually has a name, and I know you've always wanted to know what that is called. I can feel it. You've always wanted to know, and I'm going to tell you. That is called a bell. The little flap is called a bell, and I like it. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's a stormin', but we're going in here with the bunnies. Okay, the first thing I'm noticing about this bunny enclosure is that I don't think that it's quite big enough, because I'm assuming, like in real life, these bunnies are going to reproduce rather quickly, so we're going to have to expand out their enclosure quite a bit. I really like bunnies, especially miniature lop-eared bunnies. They are so cute, but wild rabbits are seen as pests by people who live in agricultural areas. Problems can get so serious with rabbits that it can be akin to famine or drought. But fortunately, that won't be a problem for our digital bunnies, because we are going to make them very happy, and we're going to give them plenty of room for their community to expand and thrive and grow together. Beverage stand, boom. Photo booth, boom. Get that statue out of the way. Restroom, boom. Trash can. Trash can, trash can, trash can. Bin man to take care of all the trash cans. There we go. Maintenance man. Handyman. Alright, next we're going to be deleting this little path here. Sorry, visitors. Sorry. They look so lost without the path. Without the path, they've lost their way. Tick. 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 We run into a roadblock. Alright, that works fine. Alright. Get out of here, visitors. Get out of here, little visitors. Get out of here, bin man. To know what you're doing in there in the first place. Alright, next we're gonna delete this little fence so that they can get in there. Oops, deleted the whole fence, my bad. Let's try that again. Let's make it smaller. There we go. Just lightly tap it. Lightly tap it. Perfect. We're in. Alright, let's add... Trees look a little bit too big. Let's add some grass over where the path used to be. And then we'll add some stones for them to hop over. And some branches. Probably just for decoration. Decorative branches. And we're going to try to fix this here just a little bit. Yep. And... oops. That's okay. There we go. Much better. Alrighty, so as you can see, I've made a few improvements to our goat enclosure. It is now stone instead of grass, and they like that much better. The trees do not care for it, but that's fine. Just as long as our precious animal wizards are enjoying themselves. And then also, I've made some changes to the moose enclosure. It is now foliage on the ground, which is much better suited for them, I think, and it looks a lot more like the environment that I would picture to see a digital moose in, so that's good. Everything's looking good, and our park is shaping up quite nicely, I think. Look at him. Happy moose. Does my heart good. And now on to the ponies. Would you just look at those ponies? Just look at them. Adorable. Oh, whoop. Bing. Poop money for the kingdom. Oh my goodness. Getting right comfortable there. So comfortable that you're in the floor. So they actually do like larger herds, so we're going to grab some more ponies so that they are happy because they miss their fellows. So there we go. 2 more ponies. Ooh, it's getting dark. It's gonna rain. It's raining, ponies. Ooh, it's raining. That's right. Run, ponies. Run for shelter. Run like the wind. So the good news is that our park is doing very well. The better news is that these are our raccoons. Aren't they cute with their little bowl of fruit? Apples. Possibly a pear in there somewhere. Oh, look, he's running. He's jogging to the climbing tower. Go, raccoon, go, and bring all your friends with you. Climb to the pinnacle, the tower of happiness and joy in our park, and we will root for you the whole way.
Fantastic. You have done a really great job. Thanks to you, the family wildlife park is saved, and so is the future of the family. If you're ready for your next adventure, click on Next Mission. If you would rather stick around and tend to your family's wildlife park, click on Continue.
Okay, everyone, thank you so much for watching my video. It really means a lot to me that you are sticking around for this series. It's been really fun to make. And now we are at the end of the video, and I will be using my mouse and MS Paint to make a drawing. So do not be afraid to also draw if you should like to. I would love to see your artwork too. So without further ado, let's get started.